Right, so it has been a while, but yeah, we're gonna give the good old editing stream a try. It has been a long while since I've done one of these, but it's just one of one of those things, wanted to do more of the gaming shenanigans. And also like I nearly had like the like a project to do that I'm like, oh yeah, this would be interesting to actually stream and do some work on, but I'm like, you know what? Some chill vibes would not go amiss. I think. So maybe a bit of an experiment. But we'll give this a try to see how this goes. But yeah, I hope you're all doing good this evening. Actually, so funny enough, I'll save this for later because this is the current project I've been working on, or I should say current major project. But I do have some like tiny little projects that I want to do actually. So I think we're gonna start with them first. Could do some YouTube shorts. Because I did have two in mind that I want to do. Also, I have not actually streamed showing off the YouTube short like creative process like at all. And stream at least not since my like software auto like generator thing shut down on when I've had to do it manually. Like, hello Suya, how you doing? Oh, so yeah, actually so funny that you're here because after I'm done like making these shorts, oh, I'll be editing the video for FF14 shenanigans. So later on today you're gonna get to revisit some fun memories. Oh, but how's things going? Right, hold on, right, so this is gonna be just a really easy, simple one, because this is like one of those, the clip speaks for itself sort of ones. Uh, right, where's my banner? Oh, don't tell me, like, the one time I decide to, like, stream, I suddenly, like, lose where my shorts banner is. No, it's right there. Just kidding, like, I haven't, uh, lost it at all. Oh my goodness, and speaking of good timing, timeless, thank you for the raid. Oh, how was Yakuza 0? I was only able to, like, lurk a little bit, because I didn't even realise they were streaming until I was, like, setting up the stream, and I'm like, I'm gonna just do a little peek towards the end, but how were things? Timeless raid, angelic raid. Oh, hell yeah, my man's coming out with raid messages now. Oh, step by step, he's like gaining more greatness, more glory. Well, I'm actually remembering, and this is so much easier for me to do on the more chill stream. I will give you the shout out for those of you who don't know Timeless. Great guy. Currently been streaming a legend difficulty Yakuza 0 stream. Where he's like giving himself the extra challenge of not using any healing items. Tojo HQ's done, got stuck on Sarah stage as well. The Majima game and I see. Oh yeah. It's tough, but like I got faith in you. Anyway, for those of you who might be new or don't know me, hello Raiders. I'm Unleashed Nyctophile, but you can simply just call me Unleashed. I'm a Scottish vampire VTuber, variety streamer. I usually do a lot of gaming. Quite often RPGs and horror games, but as well as my enjoyment of gaming, I'm also a video editor, and today we're doing a more kind of like chilled, laid back stream of just me doing some video editing. We're gonna yap away, just have some good vibes, that kind of thing. So if that's got your interest, then stick around. But yeah, we're gonna be just anyway. Hold on, sorry, I need to get like back to the work because I've got the nitpick of like my banners in the wrong place. Because you know, like okay, the obvious trick is always with my like shorts is you know always put the because you know the banner asks for like good advertisement. It's made very similar to the default Twitch one, but I like the you know my unique logo, if you can call it that. It's like a logo by the most minimum extent. But you know, use that to cover the border. You know, I feel like it's you know simple but effective. Um, how's my day been so far? Actually, today's been pretty good. Also, let me change the window size so y'all can like see this a bit better. I might actually need to change my sprite size just a smidge so I'm not completely in your road. But yeah, no, my day's been good actually. It was a fairly like chill day, but I did get some editing work done like today. Like, other IRL obligations didn't really get in the way, so I was quite happy with that. I feel like I've actually had a somewhat productive. Like, yeah, I felt some productivity in my day basically. Uh, Fun stands for fricked up nightmares, waiting for the Path of Exile servers to go up. God damn it. Well, you know, I hope you have fun with Path of Exile. Do not worry. Uh, I will not mind the break from Coil Suya, but we will definitely be going back to that when like we're all ready. Oh boy. But yeah, no, I hope everyone else is doing good. I hope your all days are going well. Right, let me see here. Right, so I think this is just a simple. I don't really need to edit this one, honestly. This black flame thing kind of packs a decent punch, actually. Hold on. Oh, God.
Wait, did you die?
I did.
Yeah,
I
it's a
didn't.
variant.
Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't see that the hunter was like right next
Can I
to
get
me.
there in time? Or no?
Probably. You know, I don't think we need that end bit. So like. Yeah, I
Oh.
didn't see that the hunter was like right
Can
next.
Can I
to
get
me.
there?
Yeah, you know, I think we can just like trim that little bit off the end. No, 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 no. We don't want to trim the whole banner. We just want to. There we go. I'll drop a PoE for coils at a moment's notice. I had a funny clip where Katana guy just teleported in front of me when he was attacking. I died because it. Oh, that sounds funny, but also sounds just like painful as well. Um. But yeah, I think we can just you know, I think this is just like a very simple like slap on the banner trim and then like I can throw this one to the side. But don't worry if you want to see like the editing goodness chat, the next clip will definitely need to involve a little bit more editing elbow grease. When I get it. Because this was from something I actually forgot to clip its self like back in the day. Like this is an old clip I'm grabbing my hands on. Because the and it was a clip that I got via the like this February highlight as well, which kind of disappoints me. Like I left it out. Hold on. I want you to look at that chat, and if you're wondering, hey, surely I know. Also, if anyone's having difficulty like hearing the actual clip volume when I play it, let me know because I can turn that up. Right, so we'll delete this because it's this the sky clip is what we're after. If your game. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna do a little bit of shenanigans here because we're gonna copy this video clip and then paste it in a different layer, and you'll see the reason for this in a second. Wait, hold on. I made a new avatar and overlay. Wait, hold on. I need to like take a little distraction from stream to see this because I'm curious. Oh, hold on. Can I like put that stream up in like full screen to get a better look at this like model? Oh, I like that timeless that. Oh, my throat. Um, oh, that's a really sick new design. I really vibe with that. And the layout's nice as well. Like, you're not to diss the layout either. No, that's our. Like, your previous design was alright and good and all, but like, oh, I like this. This is definitely a big upgrade. God, wait, hold on. Let me just. Is that like. I don't know, I might be crazy. I was like, is that also like a more. Like, fluidly, like, smoother. I don't know if it's just the model looking better, but it's like, does this also like. Is this like better rigged than your previous model? Because the movement looks really good on it as well. Just when you're like moving and looking around with it. Like that looks real. Like that's just a really well made model. I don't know who worked on this model, but like props to the model rigger because they actually cooked with that. Like the design and just how that functions. Oh, that's good. Sorry, I'm looking at this and I'm not even showing like chat. I can't even see that window, so I'm just like yapping away about any old thing. Um. Right. Anyway, back to the editing. So what we're gonna do here is we're just going to. Oh, this might be a bit weird. Yeah, we're gonna cut you and then stretch you up. Maybe we'll actually like expand the size a bit. It's a bit weird because this is a clip with the chibi sprite, and the chibi sprite is a lot smaller, so it's kind of weirder to fit in to frame with these like short style videos. Because I always wonder, it's like, oh, do I like make it super size so it's taking up the frame? But then it's like, sizing's a bit, and it can mess up like the screen quality. I think that should be fine.
I want you to
Blue
look
means
at
that those
chat
enemies are
and
gonna. Right, and then what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, also we'll mute that because we only need one layer of audio, not the two layers. And then this is gonna be the real fiddly part. We're going to move this down about here, I think, and then we're just gonna like frame this to fit into the short styled video. And this is gonna be like a lot more fiddly. Like it's always these bottom half frames, like getting it into the rectangle. That's definitely finicky. Oh, hold on. There we go. And I know I talk about the enemy stats, so I want to frame this so that you actually get to see the stats in question, because that's important for this clip. Oh, so hey Nate, how you doing? Let's see, I have to fix the hair on my model because sometimes it clips through my skin. Ah, right, I get you. I don't know how, like, obviously I don't really have much, knowledge of model rigging. So I don't know, like, how easy or hard, like, a fix that is. But I hope that doesn't take too much work to fix. But yeah, hey Nate, how you doing? Yours isn't time to catch like early part of editing stream. We're just working on just some quick short work of shorts before I get into like working on the big proper side project I've been working on. Right, let me see how this looks then.
I want you to look at that chat, and if you're wondering, hey, Unleashed, we've never seen the estimated damage be blue before. It's always been red for kill or yellow for damage. Blue means that those enemies are going to take no damage from Rosalia's ultimate attack. That's a. Yeah, apologies, Angry Grinding Stage Dragons. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Oh, I don't know why. There's just something I like about how I framed that when I originally made and captured this clip of like the sudden cut to just like exit stage yes and cut the screen to black. Be right back. Food is calling. No problem, no problem. We'll definitely be vibing for a good long while here. Right. Anyway, well, first things first. See, I want to say this could also just be a simple one of grab banner, and now that I've done my framing, I can just put this here. But I don't know. I kind of wanna. I want to think if I can like play around with this clip a bit because I feel like it's got potential. But it's like Oh wait, no, you're the. Oh yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Not what I wanted to grab. Uh. Right, and then we will move you. Wait, how did I not move you to the? Oh, whoops. Okay, I've accidentally just created a bunch of extra layers for no reason. Whoops. Well, that's gonna make the video a little messy, but this is just a short, so I don't really need to care about it. I'll just let those extra layers exist for no reason. And also, yeah, this is another good thing I love about doing shorts manually. It's like one of the good things that comes. Is like you can see here, I've kind of made a mess of the two clips. Like you can see like the big obvious line there are not a very smooth transition between the two screens. Uh, Thankfully, the banner. Actually, how high do I want the banner? Because I always feel bad about having my banner like cover my model, but I don't want it to cover anything important in the screen. But for this clip, like all the important stuff's down at the bottom here, and you get your nice mid-screen visuals. So I think, yeah, I think that should be fine there. Also, unless you sent some face changes to him, your right shifting eyes and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess this is like funny story time. And also like I can maybe explain myself better to Nip. Uh, would you theoretically be able to make like a template for this format where you can just plop the video and preset silent crop? Okay, technically I could. At least I think. Well, okay, I've got like the preset for like the video frame of like, okay, I want to make a short form video, but I don't have like a preset for like the videos themselves. Like I can manually have like I don't know, for the top I might be able to make a preset. I'm not fully sure because like every time I want to get my model it's always at the bottom right, so maybe I could do that. But for the middle, it's like I'm always changing the middle so frequently that I definitely can't preset that. That just needs to be a like manual like case by case study. Just because of like framing games and where specifically I want to show on a screen. But yeah, so the thing I was going to talk about. So okay, for context, for getting everyone on the same page, I recently commissioned Nep to do like a horror styled art piece. Because it's something I've been wanting for a long time, and it was something that I ideally wanted to save until like say like more closer to October, like Halloween. But I thought like, you know, like vampire, like every day is a spooky day and whatever. And I'm like, you know what, like Nep. You know, his commissions have been closed for a while because he's busy. They're open now, and it's like I might as well take the chance while I've got it. So what was it? It was like last night, yesterday. He sent me the current work in progress, and it was really good. And I was looking at it, I'm like, wow, that's amazing. He's got like the menace and energy like down like perfectly. Art piece like 3D avatar. No, it's just my art piece is like just like art. Honestly, I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it besides generally show it off, but I might use it as like profile pic for some social medias. Like it's looking that good. I think I could use it as that. Yeah, Scary Unleashed art. But it was the crazy thing of I was looking at it and I loved it. Right, great menace and energy. It pretty much hit practically everything that I wanted. But then there was that feeling of like I was looking at it and I was looking at the face and I'm like something feels off about it that isn't quite like clicking with me when I look at the expression and I'm like I don't know what it is and I'm like did I request a change from Nep? And it's like well no because I can't really say what's not clicking with me and I can't just say to Nep in my mind at least I don't want to be like the vibes don't feel right because it's like well no if I want something changed I want to like be like hey here's the thing that I want you know I want to like be able to explain what the changes and why I want it and I literally spent last night I'm thinking about it I'm like what is it that feels off and it was just like the expression um like it was the expression of like maybe it's the mouth the eyes um and it's like yeah this is perfect like I'll tell you right now Nip oh this is hard because these are both better I think honestly I like the first one better the like one where it's like keep the angry expression but like the eyes are more directed forward I think this is exactly what I was like looking for um like I really like that no spooky art yeah no because I've wanted like spooky art for a long time but it's one of those things is like a lot of the artists that I know aren't like horror people you know like they usually do like quite upbeat art actually on the contrary so when I started seeing that Nate did horror I'm like oh when the day comes I'm absolutely commissioning him for a horror piece that's the guy uh but he's staring into my soul isn't working oh bro yeah like oh, I like it though. It's so good. Like that is spot on. Like exactly what I wanted. Um, like yeah, perfection now. Anyway, I'm like rambling on about other people's work. I should probably be getting my ass on with my own work. Right, let me
I
see
want you
here.
to look at that chat, and if you're wondering, hey, Unleashed, we've never seen the estimated damage be blue before. It's always been red for kill or yellow for damage. Blue means that those enemies are going to take no damage from Rosalia's ultimate attack. That's a... Yeah, apologies, Angry Grinding Stage Dragons, I was unfamiliar with your game.
Actually, hold on. Hold on, speaking of things like not feeling quite right, actually, if I go to this clip...
Blue means that those enemies are going to take no damage from Rosalia's ultimate attack. That's a... Blue means that those enemies are going
Yeah, hold on, I think we were going to do a little trim here, actually, so...
to take no damage from Rosalia's ultimate attack. That's a...
Yeah, hold on, I think I have a clip here. And then... I will just also clip... here as well, because we need to do this, like, together to keep the video in sync.
That's a... Yeah, apologies, that's a...
And then, hold on, I'm going to need to zoom into my timeline here, because this is going to get very, finicky. Right, cut you, and then... we trim that, and we'll drag it together. I say together, like, oh, this extra layers. It's whatever. I don't need to worry about it.
That's a... Yeah, apologies, Angry... That's a... Yeah, apologies,
No, okay, no, actually, I want to do it. I feel that makes the cut, like, even more obvious. Like, I thought I was making it better, but I just made it worse. Like, oh nah, you know what, nah, it transitioned better as it was. That was...
That's a... Yeah, apologies, Angry Grinding Stage Dragons, I was unfamiliar with your game.
Now, hold on, let me think, cause...
That's a... Yeah, apologies, Angry Grinding Stage Dragons, I was unfamiliar with your game.
I think around...
That's a...
Yeah, in fact, you know, where I've actually made the split that I was going to delete, this might be good for my idea. Hold on. If I grab my... where is it? Actually, I was going to grab an image, but which one did I grab? Did I grab... yeah, hold on. Hold on, we'll grab this image. This is the right one for the job. And then how... right, we'll move you up. I always feel bad for editing streams because whenever I'm using like the tool windows to like toggle, they never come up on stream. So it's like you'll get to see the result of what's happening, but you don't get to see the actual like fiddliness. Oh, this isn't gonna. Oh, that's not gonna overlap perfectly. Kinda does there. And right, and then what I'll do is I need to go back to my timeline and look. See, the split's actually a blessing in disguise because I can kind of resize. Hold on, how does that look?
That's a...
Okay, hold on, we can put Do I actually use any opacity for this? Maybe if we just...
Fuck. That's a... Yeah. That's a... Yeah, apologies, Angry Grinding Stage Dragons, I was unfamiliar with your game.
Yeah, you know what, that should do. Right, hold on, we will render that then. And that should do that. Oh yeah, okay, this one's a bit chunkier actually. I might make a smaller version just in case I can. No, actually no, that should be fine. Right, so there we go. We've now got 2 little YouTube shorts made. Now I've got the render saved, so I don't really need to save that. And now I'm just going to open. Oh, is it? Yeah, hydrate. I'll absolutely take that. Timeless, thank you. Let me think. Oh, wait. Actually, hold on. Yeah, actually, wait. Nah. Never mind. I was like contemplating doing another side thing, but I don't want to get distracted. So let me get on. Got so much stuff I need to like keep better track of myself. There we go. Okay, now we've got the big main project. I've been pouring mental tic tacs with the whole day. I feel so fresh. Oh my god, the freshest Robo Boy. Um, but yeah, actually, wait, hold on. I want to check something because I need to just check a certain folder, and I want to show something here for Crazy. I've showed this to 1 or 2 people, but I want to show like the. Oh wait, I've not been keeping my folders up to date properly. Hold on. Because it's like, oh yeah, I've been doing, because I've been keeping a folder for like different like recordings of different projects, and for the most part I've been doing a good job with it, but it's like, oh, I got a little bit sloppy here. Alright, that was a goddamn test recording. Why is that not deleted? Um uh, Actually, these two. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Like, okay, this is gonna sound like schizophrenia because y'all can't even see it. But it's like, oh, you were test recording for like when I wanted to stream Night Rain. They're like, y'all got go. You're not the footage I'm looking for, right? Wait, what's this? I don't even remember what this is. Okay, okay. Mm. Well, I have done the worst job of keeping my stuff organized, and now I'm organizing it. Well, you can't even see the organization, but I don't think like anyone like really needs to see that. Although I'm gonna show off because I do want to show off just like how crazy footage gathering is, because it is some real shit. And it is also like scary because it's like, God, it's gonna make my computer so chunky if I don't like regularly delete the stuff that I don't need. Um, But yeah, you know, cause hold on, if I'm able, I should be able to like change my window quickly on Streamlabs to show this. The 22-hour, 43 GB Sephiroth EX footage incident. See, okay, so one thing about me capturing FF14 footage is the way I usually do it is I'll wait, and I'll wait until we start a run, and then I'll record, and then when we take our break, I stop the recording. In some recent runs, there's been certain groups where I just haven't recorded at all because there'll be certain groups that we play with, and I'll just be like, yeah, no, we're getting like literally nowhere. And it's like we're not even gonna have like the fun kind of mistakes because sometimes you can kind of tell. Wait, like I don't mind recording obviously failed runs because that's where the good shit is going, the highlights. But it's like it's the moments where, let's be honest with you, because I think we're all guilty of this. Sometimes we do have those sessions where we're just really fucking done with a fight and we just want to be done with it. Um, like I know T10. I think T10 was definitely quite guilty for that. Like it got to a point where it's like, okay, people are messing up stuff that they really shouldn't have. Why are we still here? I will say, I think you agree with me as well. We should have done that fight. So we should have that fight did not need to take as long as it did, but we kept getting random DPS that didn't want to like agree. T1, T8, T10. Eh. Okay, T1, T10, and T11, absolutely. Um, Honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. I thought we had a worse thing with T6 than T8. Honestly, the quite true. Actually, T3 and T4 were free. Like, come on, T3 and T4 didn't hurt nobody. We've been getting we've definitely been getting some real cursed moments. Also, wait, can I really not capture the goddamn window from my folder? You know, I'm gonna have to like screenshot this instead. Actually, hold on. Let me just like quickly do file renaming for organization purposes, but also like to show like how bad everything is. Because apparently I can't show this as is. Because the coils, man. Right, let me just double check. This is where 11 starts, right? Yeah. Oh my god, we've already had that many attempts of coils 11. Ugh. Right, hold on. I say hold on as if that was so just take a second, but it's like I've been saying that how many times now? This is me attempting to get my like organization like back on track. But yeah, actually this syncs up quite well for a screenshot. So yeah, I'm gonna just import this as an image to show this off before I start on this. Yeah, we'll just actually I don't know why I'm importing it to my goddamn video editor when I can show it on like Streamlabs itself where it would be bigger and better and clearer to show. I don't know, video editor brain rot. He just thinks he has to do everything through the video editing software. But yeah, this is my current video collection of Final Fantasy XIV footage. This does not include the Stormblood or Nidhogg runs, because, you know, thankfully they were done on stream. But like, I don't know why, wait, where's, yeah, I don't know why McCoy was 11 footage is like, oh, probably because of the space. But yeah, you know, we've got, you know, Koi's one, you know, 3 videos, okay, that you know, a bit, you know, Koi's 2, 3, 4, you know, they were 3, 5, took us a bit, 6, took us a bit, apparently we got through 7 in one recording. I actually thought we had a worse time with 7, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, 7, 8, 9, yeah, 9, we, oh yeah, there's a lot of Koi's 9 footage to go through. Koi's 10, it took us way longer. Koi's 11 isn't done, right? You might think, oh, Koi's 11, okay, that's 5. We're currently doing Koi's 11 now, so that isn't even done. Sephiroth took us a long time because of randoms. Like, I bet you, like, by the time we got to, like, Sephiroth 3 or 4, me, Suya, and the others in our group, Drac and Wayne, we'd all learned that fight by the time we got to, like, this point of Sephiroth. All of these is probably just us dealing with randoms trying to learn. Sophia, I'm surprised we only had 2 videos of Sophia, because this second one is, like, really short. Like, I think this is, like, a 40-50 minute footage run, Sophia 1, and Sophia 2 is, like, 10 minutes or something. I understand the mechanic, oh, the pain. I'm surprised Sophia 2 went by shortly, because I don't like Sophia EX. I think that is a very frustrating fight. Not a fan. And then, you know, good old Thornton, where it, you know, where it started. And then Zervan. And Zervan's funny because, Zervan 1 is literally like, this is the video recording of me getting my clear with you guys, and then I think Zervan 2 is what we did the clear with Main. Literally the only reason why I recorded like more runs after the clear was because I'm not gonna I felt bad for how easily we beat Zervan, and I'm like, the man needs some more footage because we just barely did any attempts before we beat the man's ass. Yeah, but yeah, so anyway, as for the video itself, like, right now I've just been working on, like, an intro of sorts, and I've got some plans for this intro because I want to make it fancy. But yeah, hold on, we'll get through this, because, you know, I've got my funny recording. Now, where's my sprite? Because I do like having my sprite on hand for this. Yeah, so this is gonna be just basic stuff because this is just for like the intro itself. So let me. I'm gonna I like put myself in the corner for these kind of like intros, just so if I'm talking about something that needs like a visual to appear, I can put it to the side here. Right. So let me see here. So. Alright, so over the last few months, I've gotten into Final Fantasy IV. You should put a spinning Tito here. Hey, you say that, I might. I just might do that. You just wanted to record Sword, didn't you? Yeah, I felt bad about Sword skipping, and I'm like, maybe with main we won't skip Sword, and I can record the mechanic. Oh yeah. 14, the critically acclaimed MMORPG with the expanded free trial and the copy pass that you've likely heard thousands of times already. Oh, so wait, hold on, let me check the volume. I should have. Oh, is that as loud as the volume I'm just gonna put that? Ooh, I might need to do some roundabout shit to maybe amp that up even more, because I'm not the happiest with that volume. Game, and I have a story to share. You see, oh, so wait, hold on, just for like visual sake, can I grab like a image copy of that copy pasta meme? Since I like bring it up at the start as a joke. You know, hold on, this copy of the image will do. So we just save a copy of that. And then we can import that in. So, over the last few months, I've gotten in. Oh, you know, we might as well change the layer on you right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll put you here. That's a fine enough size, I think. To Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed. Right, hold on, wait, where did I say critically acclaimed? Because that would be a good point to start having it like fade in, I think. Critically acclaimed MMORPG with the expanded free trial and the copy pass that you've likely heard thousands of times already. Hold on, I think we can give it an even longer fading effect. I do kind of like. Okay, that was kind of a happy accident, but I kind of like this of. The copy pass that you've likely heard thousands. When I call it out for like you've heard it thousands of times already, and it's only just like disappears and cuts off. I don't know. That kind of like tickles my appeal. The critically acclaimed Tito, where she's everywhere, she's in your walls. MMORPG with the expanded free trial and the copy pass that you've likely heard thousands of times already. But I've had fun with my MMORPG. Alright, hold on, and then of time already. See, this is the good thing about layers and having like the top, you know, sprites that are the same size. Is I can just like have this layer to switch between the open and closed mouth sprite like so easily. Time already. But I do worry sometimes that it's not the most like animated thing for like grabbing interest when I do these like story explanation segments like I did with the Vampire Mansion video. But I feel that will probably be something I can fix easily in the future when I get the model. Just because I can probably just like assume I should be able to like record the model in VTube Studio, and then I can like do green screen stuff and like how, you know, basically like record that for these sort of like segments, and it'll look a lot more visually interesting if I do more stuff like this in the future. Because I don't know, it's the thing like with this and Vampire Mansion, right? I feel I could like just jump straight into the highlights and just put a thing in the description that's like, hey, here's highlights, here's why I'm doing it. But I don't know, I'm you know, to try and create more polish to the video, I kind of like these like story intro sequences to try and like give context to people and, you know, kind of create more of a actual like story narrative of sorts. Also, like this one's good because unlike my Vampire Mansion intro, I was able to actually like get some small good jokes and ideas that I've got for this intro. Like, I mean, you'll see in a bit. But I've had fun with my time in the game. But I've had, but but I've had. Okay. Right, so let me just dial that back a bit there. Already. But I've had fun with my time in the game. And I have a story to share. Right. Share. You see, share. You see, and then mouth open again. Share. You see, I enjoy playing tanks in this game, taking aggro, defending the party, keeping them safe sometimes. Taking aggro, defending the party, keeping them safe. Sometime. Wait, hold on. I feel I can just I'm safe. I'm safe. Some. Apologies, this is one of the more boring parts of the editing, but hold on. Keeping them safe sometimes. Oh no! Oh no! It's okay, I can save the run. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless of. Yeah. See, this was really one of the few jokes I wanted to slip into the fact is like, yeah, this is how my tanking was sometimes. Debatably still is on odd occasion. It's like, yeah, I definitely had to go through a learning process because I think this is like one of my. Oh, hold on, actually, I should be making the screen bigger. I still think to this day this is like one of my biggest and maybe also funniest like tanking fuck ups that I've ever done. Which, for context for those who don't know, because this did happen on a stream, this was me trying to do like a really big pull at the start of Snowcloak. I died, and then you know you can just hear, yeah, you know, there's this clip here where my friend Caffey's just like running for his fucking life from like the whole group of mobs. Uh, I finally understand, Sally. Watching your work makes me want to try. Yeah, like this is what I was on about the other day when I'm like, oh, your art streams want me to get back on the editing hustle and like maybe do editing streams and stuff. Like it's contagious. Uh, why are you play? I don't even know why you were playing Picto. Probably because Neko took healer and you were just feeling very fucking weird and spontaneous, I guess. Oh no! Oh no! It's okay, I can save the run. And yeah, plot twist. I wasn't a bad tank. It was because Net played Picto that the run went to shit and I couldn't do my pool. I say that, but I know like local tank blaming a DPS player. That's like the shallowest thing ever. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless if it's their fault or not. Oh, right. So hold on. This bit, the joke of blaming healers. I've actually had a joke for this. And I guess this is a type of like edit image joke that I can like show the work process of if the thing comes up. Now hold on, I need to do like prep work, but this will only take a second. Uh oh shit, I hate how I take a peek in the Discord and it's like, oh my god. Oh, poor Jones was trying to like get people to play his repo today and I just didn't pay attention to that notification. Oh, feel bad. Right, hold on. Because I don't know if this is going to even be an interesting thing to show off, but this is like we're going to be doing funny kind of stream shenanigans now. I need. Let me see. You know, this will do. Right, so I don't even know if the window's gonna come up for this because this is usually a pain in the ass whenever I try to do it. But if I can get the technology to work, then we can show off a little funny. Right, Streamlabs, do you want to cooperate with me here to show off my funny idea? Because we need to do a little window change. Okay, here we go. When did he send it? It was evening or afternoon. 2 p.m. for me, 3 p.m. for you. So yeah, what we're gonna do for this like joke that I'm trying to set up is we're gonna have a little like fake Discord message joke. Although, because I wanted to do this joke of funny healer player from our FC Neko of like me sending a quote unquote angry DM to him. And then he would come up with like a snarky response. Now, thankfully, I found this like random no context message of Neko saying keep puffing your copium, and it's like, you know what? It unironically works as a response to, well, actually, maybe not as a response. Like maybe it does. I was like maybe this could work as a response. So I'm just gonna like screenshot this. So yeah, for meme purposes, right? This is the funny art of doing like a fake Discord message. But actually, hold on, what am I doing? Because what I could do, like, I could actually make things so much more convenient for myself. So if I get rid of this, editing on Paint, yeah, this is like just laziness, just like using Paint to edit. So, because literally all I need to do, right, get the Paint tool, boom, everything is the Discord color background. And then so we got this. So we got the funny like fake interaction here, and just to kind of you know, hide it, because it's like if you look at the timestamps, it's like, well, you'd obviously see, oh, that's fake, so yeah, you know, we're just gonna be like, oh, conveniently, timestamps disappeared, oh. And, wait, hold on, we don't need this empty space for the image. Usually if I want to do, like, a more proper, sophisticated image edit, I would do, like, paint.net, but, like... Yeah, so what we'll do is... Actually, no, hold on. I've got a better idea of what we'll do. So we'll save this image. But then we're going to create another copy of the image that's just not got the Neko message. And hold on, I've got the idea here, right? The idea's kind of coming to me spontaneously, but it's a coming. Now, yeah, we got that, so we don't need that anymore. So I'll take us back to the editing screen, and then what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to take a quick trip to YouTube to see if I can find a Discord notification sound effect. So yeah, heads up, you're going to hear a Discord notification, and I assure you chat, it's not your Discords all going off.
Dad, I really want to make...
Oh fuck, it's a 1 second long video, YouTube, of a singular sound effect. Why do we need a 20-second ad for this? Actual YouTube behaviour. Why is Cristiano Ronaldo in Fatal Fury? I don't know, they just wanted him in, so they put him in. I don't even know the reason. Right, so I'm gonna take that and just download it really quickly. Right, okay, hold on, that's just me being distracted. Right, let me download this goddamn... sound effect. Because it's just a small thing, but I want it to really, like, add to the... You know, just give a bit more punch to the setup joke that I'm going for here. Show that in phone. Right, and then we'll take that into my audio folder, because yeah, I'm organised enough that I keep all my sound effects in like a sound effect folder, and music in a music folder, because they're important. Wait, huh? I don't know why my editing disappeared from Streamlabs there. But hopefully that doesn't happen again. My Discord never goes off. Jokes on you. God damn it, I thought I could get him. Oh well. Right, okay. Now let me... Oh, did I not even keep like spare extra footage on hand for when I go back to the talking part? Hold on then. This is actually good, I suppose. This means I can show you how I get like the blurred background effect. You know, yeah, this'll do. It's like, sure, we'll take the snow cloak footage. Yeah, 2 minute, yeah, like 2.5 minutes worth should be more than enough. So we just drag this over. Oh, right, hold on, I forgot I've got my other jokes, I can't take too much. That's alright because we can do a funny little cheat thing of, I can just take a bit. I can place it here. And then if I drag it here, oh, it regrows itself even though it's been split and cut off. Hold on, oh, so it's also a little, it's got a little bit of a border issue. So, wait, huh? Oh, wait, hold on, what have I done? Wait, I'm zooming in. Why is there still a border? Oh, I must have done something with, like, the border from before when I was doing my shorts editing and I haven't toggled that right. Right, hold on then. If I just set these settings here, preferably when I'm hovering over the video so I can actually see what I'm doing. There we go, better. That gets rid of the border. Right. Fixed. Right, so what we do, we get our footage here, and then to make sure it's not stealing the focus, we just get the event tools, and wouldn't you know it, we click the defocus tool. Now that's a little too blurry, so what we do is we just blur it a smidge so you can make out like what's going on in the background, but it doesn't quite, steal the focus. So we can put stuff like, the more important stuff in the main frame, as so. Wait, hold on. Basically acclaimed MMORPG with the. Oh, right, I thought that went missing there for a second. I was a bit worried. It's okay, I can save the run. And blaming healers whenever. Oh, wait, I did not mute that stream. I should do that. Regardless if it fits. And blaming healers whenever. And blame. Right, so starts off in. Wait, huh? Oh, did I accidentally create a new layer again? God damn it. Right. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless if it's their fault or not. Right, so we'll put that there, and then this is where the meme comes into. Right, so let me grab my images first. So there they are. So we'll just grab those. Oh, so yeah, don't mind the file name if you see that. Sally's currently in the process of describing every Undernight character to me, and they all look so cool. What the heck? Oh yeah. So Sally was asking my opinion on Undernight earlier, and I did tell her, I'm like, look, It's quite fast paced like Blaze Blue, but not quite the same. It does a few different unique things. Alright game, quite well balanced. And I was like, oh yeah, characters are weird and out there. Like gameplay wise, very unique cast. And so I was like, oh, I like weird out there things. I'll try this game. And Scylla has sent me a ton of DMs of how much she is just loving Undernight, and it makes me like really happy. Like if I had the income, I would probably buy Undernight 2 on my PC, and I would like play that in a heartbeat. Um, because it's a good game, it's fun. I bought it on console when it was on sale, but I've just never had like the chance to play it much, sadly. It's a shame, but it is a good fun game. Like I love Undernight. It's up there among my favorites, I would say. Uh, like oh dude, like the Undernight cast is like genuinely so fucking cool. I don't even know. Like I was gonna bring up like now I want to go on an Undernight tangent. I don't even know if I've got like any old Undernight videos or whatever I can like go on about to like help. I probably have like a old like archive stream because I think I did stream the demo of Undernight 2 when it came out. This will just be a mini tangent, and then I promise I'll get back to the editing for those who are like here for the editing part. Oh, I'm talking about like old. Oh god, yeah, you can tell this is like an old Unleashed stream because this was before I had like even my basic VTuber model. Yeah, so hold on, let me just save this real quick to like hover around. Because I know I used to do this all the time with past settings, so I know I can change the window to YouTube. Or I should be able to. Yeah. Oh no, is this gonna do the dumbass thing of like self-censoring the video? Wait, if I play it, does that uncensor it? Oh right, it gets uncensored when I play it, right, that's cool. But yeah, let me just like skip ahead. Right, so the quality in stream footage is like terrible here, but let me just like go over this. So yeah, this was like my main. Oh, I say was. Yeah, this is my Undernight main. Obviously, I play the grappler in this game, Walled. You can probably okay if I would do some normals. You can probably see. So Waldstein's gimmick is he's your traditional grappler character, big, slow, heavy hitting. Don't you dare end the match, get into an hour match. But the kind of unique gimmick of Wald is he's so fucking big. Yeah, you're not seeing things. His normals are kind of reaching like halfway across the screen. And also he kind of has actual good mobility for what a grappler his size should. So, yeah, and then, you get the scripture like Wagner just fucking like Unga Bunga Gorilla just stacks up to power up her moves and then it like barges in. Also, yeah, you can slam and get a corner to corner like grab just like that. Fucking love this move. Great. What other characters are there? Lenny, just the child rushdown character. We've got Akatsuki, and he's a guest character. And also, I don't know how knowledgeable you are with fighting games, Nep, like overall. I want you to know. So Akatsuki is a character from a really old fighting game that's essentially like a World War II based fighter. This is not a joke. They did have. uh, they did have like a fighting game And I can't remember, like, because I've never actually seen the game story with like proper English translation, so I can't fully say. All I'm gonna say is it's a fighting game based on a world war, and there's a big thing of Germany. That's where most of the shit is taking place. And the main antagonist is like evil, like dictator man. So I'm just saying it's a little. Well, if it isn't Sally, what a goddamn time for you to come in, because I'm taking a detour from the editing stream to talk about Undernight. uh, I was just explaining to Nip how Akatsuki here is a guest character from a World War II fighting game. Uh, stop stalking me now. Keep stalking him. It's funny. Yeah. What other characters? Like, okay, there's Tsurugi, this character who has a shield and just gets to like do a lot of like funny armored moves. Kaguya, funny gun girl with flips. Um. Enkidu. And Phonon, right? These are funny characters. Honestly, if you, cause you enjoy Axonite, I think you would be a Phonon enjoyer. Cause it's literally just the same shit of Zoner character who like, attack is just instead of a chain, it's a whip. And then there's Enkidu, who I love, cause he's your kind of like unga bunga character, but like they balance him out really well, cause he's simple to play and he has like simple hard hitting high damage combos. But Enkidu gets balanced by the fact that a lot of his kit is like very close range, like punch and kicks. So he's a weird mix of like he's a brain dead gorilla, but his kit's a lot more honest compared to the wacky shit the rest of the cast does, which I think balances him very interestingly. And it's interesting as well because it actually fits in with Enkidu's lore, because I've always loved this. Because Enkidu is also like the big like unga bunga character of Undernight. In terms of like, you can think of him kind of like if you think of a character like Kenpachi from Bleach, the absolute big powerhouse character. Enkidu is kind of that for Undernight. Except the lore explanation they give for Enkidu, I really like. Because the way they explain it is... So the reason why people get their powers in Undernight is you get attacked by these, like, demon things called the Voids. And if a Void bites you, it infects you and gives you powers, making you an in-birth. And you get more power based on the bigger your injury was, because, like... I think the way they describe it is the void infection in like human DNA. It's like it regenerates the wound, and then like the bigger the regeneration you need, like the more like power you get, and you become like super powerful if you regenerate from a big injury. And a lot of the Undernight cast, they got bit by voids, and they had like the large chunks of their skin ripped off them. Maybe they lost a body part they had to regrow, regenerate. Everyone ended up really powerful, and they ended up with like crazy superpowers. And they run around, right? All these teenagers and middle-aged people run around like, woohoo! I have powers now. Enkidu is a professionally trained martial arts. He's trained in martial arts all his life. When a void tried to attack Enkidu, it only barely scratched him. So Enkidu doesn't really have... Like, literally, Enkidu's special power is he can make a little bit of energy come out of his fist and, like, channel energy to slightly power up his punch and kicks. Which means that he's basically just a normal-ass dude. Essentially, more or less, he's a normal-ass dude just fighting people with superpowers. But because he's actually an experienced fighter, unlike the rest of the Undernight cast, he's kind of treated as like this big, unstoppable threat. Because, he actually knows martial arts. And, like, yeah, the wacky teenager might be able to shoot out giant laser beams, but if he closes the gap and, like, punches that teenager in the face, they're kind of fucked. Show Elton. Do I even have any Elton footage from this stream? I might need to just pull up a random like Elton match. Also Batista. Oh, I'm so sorry, Nate. How did I tell you that Batista is like, oh, I hate that character. That character is the bane of my existence, and I might be evil, angry, sweaty man if you play Under Night and become a Batista main. Hold on, yeah, let's find some Elton gameplay then. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Elton versus Carmine. Yeah, sure, we'll do that as well, because Carmine's a funky character, like crazy Eddie Lord, that like rushes you down and sets up blood across the stage for pressure. That's not even a bad idea. The Elton player might not get to fucking do anything. Oh, so yeah, we can probably put up the volume. Oh, hell yeah, gun juggle. Oh my god, that's such a good fucking combo. That's clean. Oh, this Elton player knows their shit. They're on some peak. And the mix-up. And then you're just gonna juggle him again? I wanna main Elton or Uzaki. Oh, Uzaki's such a fun character to watch. That is a weird ass character, but I fucking love watching Uzaki. I know my friend Light mains that character. Such a funny character. I need to like show that off to Nick as well. This has literally just become like, hey, let's just show Under Night off to people. Wait, is it Izuki? Yeah, like, wait. You know, no, we'll just show the... Alright, now I say stop doing stuff to the Izuki so we can see the funny character do things. Yeah, because Izuki is weird. She's like a weird, like, grappler, like, mid-range, semi-zone, or, like, hybrid character, and it's so fucking fun. I would love to talk more and show off how cool Izuki is. Unfortunately, this one ain't able to fit. I mean, okay, I can talk shit because the Nanis is actually playing really well. Oh, also Balami, thank you for the follow. Completely forgot there was an Under Night 2. Yeah, Under it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, Under Night just keeps going under people's radar. Yeah, there was an Under Night 2 and it was a great game. It is a great game because it's still getting its, like, updates and characters. Oh, so how you doing, Balami? Welcome in. Wait, I see a flash of Izuki later on the screen. Is she gonna do a thing? God, the timing of those, like, combos must take. I mean, I'm sure it, like, surprises nobody that I'm a big fan of, like, the whole, like, you know, she's a necromancer, so a lot of her animations, you know, pulling out the coffin, the big skeleton tentacle, and the, like, skeletons jumping up is just really fun to see. Yeah, like, yeah, very fun character. Unless she knows I've been eyeing the game for a while, yeah. I'm fear big Alabange. I like her because she's crazy. Ah, right, you're just like the crazy bitches, Sally. I see. I'm good. Good to hear. Uh, but yeah, like, okay, I kind of got a little carried away with my like side distraction of like talking about underneath. It always look, it's been a while since I've done an editing stream, but like rule of thumb about my editing streams, I'll always get sidetracked and go on a side tangent. It happened all the time in the past. It will continue to happen with every single editing stream. I'm never not gonna go on a tangent during these things. You just kind of go, like, accept that this is just gonna be a fact. Oh my goodness. Uh, See, I don't know. I'm clicking save when I've not even touched this in like how many minutes. You're no that. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless if it's their fault or not. Oh right, yeah, I completely forgot we were gonna do our silly little meme of making fun of Neko. I need my sound effect. Hold on, where is it? Da, da, da. Audio clip, sound effect. This is good because after this I can show off like another edit I made for this video's intro that I'm like kind of proud of because I actually taught myself how to do something new that I've not really bothered to ever learn because I've never really needed it. But yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. First we're doing this edit. And blaming healers whenever I die. And blaming... So what we'll do... Alright, yeah, this needs to be made a lot smaller. Oh no, let me just see what I'm doing here. Right, so what we do is we bring up the image and then we'll add the sound effect here. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless if it's their fault or not. Right, so I die regardless. And then I think we will add the second one here. Right, and then let me go back to where I started that image. Right, let's see how this works out then. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless if it's their fault or not. And by being attacked. And by being a tank. Right, that should be fine. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless of if it's their fault or not. And by being a tank enthusiast, I couldn't. Right. Okay, that's good. I'm quite happy with that. How that little meme's inserted. Their fault or not. And regardless of if it's their fault or not. And then we can just like quickly slip in a little closed mouth spray and then the open one. And by being a tanking enthusiast, I caught the interest of an FC that my friend Nip is a part of. Oh, right, hold on, yeah, that's part of the story. Right, I don't actually know if I want to, like, do image editing for this or not. I don't think I need to, I think I can just, like, let this gap away. Hold on. Interest of an FC that my friend Nip is a part of. Right, so we do that. In fact, actually, you know what? I think there is like one small thing I can do. I think just as a little tiny thing because I don't want to like overload the intro because it is just an intro I need to keep in mind. But I say just an intro with the amount of stuff I've already like crammed into this. Yeah, let's get the funny little nape image. And then we'll add like yet another layer. And by being a tanking enthusiast, I caught the interest of an FC that my friend. Right. So yeah, what we'll do with the boil. Oh, wrong way. But yeah, like I can rotate and spin the nape around. Right, hold on. What I think I'm gonna do with unit is we'll put you at an angle and then you just get the hold on. What's the best kind of angle I want to do this from? I wanna maybe I don't actually want them at an angle at all. Maybe I just maybe like that. Yeah, just a little. Nip is a part of. Nip is a part of. Friend Nip is a part of. They're a group of savage raiders with the small issue that Tinkerdale forever. Oh, actually, you know what? Sudden thought. I wonder if I could grab like one of your like. Actually, no. I was gonna say I was gonna grab one of your like raiding clips because I'm like, oh yeah, I'll grab the Suzaku one to have faintly in the background while I like yap about like, oh, they're a bunch of savage raiders, but then it's like talking about savage raiders, show an Unreal clip, and it's like, that doesn't really work out. Nah, I can just leave that. I don't need to get too overly fancy. An FC that my friend Nip is a part of. They're a group of savage raiders. I can look if I can find a. Oh yeah, like you don't need to worry about it being like a fun one because I just need a clip from any savage raid because then that way I could put it in. Put it like faintly in the. Honestly, I would probably just like show the visuals clearly. And then. Well, I don't know. Because I was gonna say I wouldn't play any audio just so I could yap over it. But then if there is a really funny clip, I might show that as a little like cut off like stream thing, like I did with the like tanking mistake clip. You know, like I did earlier, just the. But I don't know if you have any savage clips, that would be nice. Just for the extra fluff, but don't worry about it. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless if it fits the. Okay, actually, you know, I think that Discord ping is just like a bit loud, so. 4.5. Yeah, hold on. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless if it's their fault or not. And by being. Right, that's better. Not savage, but gives a pretty good overall. What raiding with this is like, you know what? I'll take that. Hold on, what? hold on. Nep is a part of. They're a group of savage raiders with the small issue that they're kind of lacking tank memes. So they welcomed me into their FC. Looking forward to the day I become savage ready myself. Oh, check the aim sent it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it's the Suzaku clip. Hold on. What's this? Is this one I know?
First time. Yo, another American?
Can someone type America, yeah, in the chat?
America, yeah.
Nev, do it. Your tank, Nev, do it.
Yeah, America,
out,
yeah.
Out.
Oh shit, no.
Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. I do need to actually use this as a full-in cotton clip. Cause I've got editing inspiration so bad. I want to have a fuck around with this. Oh, I need to edit this clip personally. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because I think I've seen this clip before and I mentioned it. It almost feels like, oh yeah, if FF14 had oh, what's the term I'm looking for? No, not dynamic. Oh, why am I forgetting the word? I play a lot of Lethal and Reaper. I should know it. The word's escaping me right now, and I should know what it is. No, it's not distance-based, mate, because there's a proper term for it. Wait. Liz saying it's okay I mitigated this time, then him just standing in a fucking tank bust. Yeah, I think the first clip should be good enough, but honestly, like, God, that the sound of that, like, yo, Lizica just like me for real, for real. I don't know. I don't know if oh, actually no, see, it's still right because I see that message there. You're a Savage Raider too, at least you're doing coil. Honestly, it fucking feels like it's Savage content sometimes. I've never actually done a Savage in my life yet, but like, good fucking lord. Like, I ain't done Savage, but I imagine coils is what Savage must feel like, cause it, sometimes it gets me. Oh my goodness. Right, hold on, let me get... Oh my god, I'm going to be spending even more time on this, like, intro. Like, this is the problem with me in editing. I get ideas, and then I just get too caught up in them. Just because it doesn't say Savage on the tin doesn't mean there's not Savage inside, especially on Mini. Yeah, some of the coins on Mini does actually feel like Savage content. I swear. It's their fault or not. And by being a tanking enthusiast, I caught the interest of an FC that my friend Nep is a part of. They're a group of Savage Raiders. Right, Right, hold on, I'm gonna save before I do this just to make sure I don't fuck up anything too much. Oh yeah, that's right, because I did do a little cut with the audio, so... Right, let me move this one a bit at a time. Move that, then my funny little meme clip. Then this, then... the commentary. And hopefully it should be enough. And now people can actually see the goddamn thing I was laughing at. I don't think I need the full clip, but
Can someone type America, yeah, in the chat?
America, yeah.
Nev, do it. Your tank, Nev, do it.
Yeah, America,
Out,
yeah.
out, 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 out.
Oh shit, no.
Let's get back.
Do it. Your tank, Nev, do it.
alright, yeah, hold on. I think we'll grab it from here. Yeah. So you know, I might as well put the like legal disclaimer text. Oh wait, hold on, make sure that's lined up fine. Oh wait, hold on. Right, and then hold on, let's see. Yeah, let's make you like a tiny bit bigger and give you a pretty decent outline. Oh my god, what is that? That's not an outline, that's cursed. God. No. Yeah, I wasn't actually wanting to touch the skull, I was just wanting to thicken the outline. I was gonna say bottom, but wait, hold on. Right, that should do.
Yeah, America, yeah.
Out, 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 out.
Oh shit, no.
Wait. Oh yeah, definitely need to. Yeah. Yeah, cut that down a bit more. A reminder, Kathy once said, if I'm closer to the monitor, the photons get to my eyes faster while having a space an inch away from his screen. Well, he's the guy that does the callings. It's very important that he gets the photons first, you know? I mean, essentially, by that logic, if you think about it, Kathy's just trying to get future sight so he can see what's coming ahead of time. Like, sure, he might have the Wi-Fi and latency issues to fight, but he technically, bro's seen the future with that logic.
Yeah, America,
Out,
yeah.
out, 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 out.
Oh shit, no.
Wait, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Actually, I've got something good for this. Let me just dip my hand back into my audio folder. Yeah, this will do. Oh, also, I should still have a copy of Kathy's sprites lying around, so I could actually use these. Right, God, okay, this is gonna get a bit hectic and messy with him. Like, I've got the vision in my mind how I want to do this edit, but it's gonna be a little messy here.
America,
Out,
yeah.
out, 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 out.
Oh shit, no.
Lisa's gonna
Wait, hold on. Why is there two audio waves attached to this?
Goodbye. All...
Huh, that's weird. Savage Raiders.
Yeah, America, yeah.
Out, 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 out.
Oh shit, no.
Lisa's gonna
Goodbye, all your damage.
Savage Raiders.
Yeah, America.
Wait, hold on, let me.
Oh shit, no.
Right, wait, hold on.
Lisa's gonna
Right, so 4 yells and then like the fade and scream. How do I want to tap? I'm trying to think because I was thinking of like having like the sprite jump around at different locations and then at the end when he like screams and fades, just have like the nugget like zoom out and fade away. And yeah, like yeah, I changed him to the nugget sprite when he dies. Something like that. I'm not gonna do that edit then now. I'm gonna think on that on exactly how I want to do it because I don't know what I want to do with that edit precisely at this moment. And I don't want to just like stand here like humming and hawing and thinking. So we'll get back to that. Oh. Right, so with the small issue that they're kind of lacking tank means, so they welcomed me into their FC. Actually, hold on. With the small issue that they're kind of lacking tank means, so they. You know, I actually wonder if I want to like get rid of that sentence because it's like I feel that's technically not that true. Because this was okay. So the audio for this intro was recorded like ages and ages ago. And it's like, well, like if you're talking tank means like, well, there's also like Jones and Lizica as well as myself. And also, it's like, I know Nep's able to do his fair share of tanking, and it's like, I don't really know. I don't think that's. I don't know. I feel that's like painting like a slightly false narrative. Also, it's a kind of weird thing to cut from like right after the clip. Can tank means. So they will. I became a tank main against my will. I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. It's like whatever. And got Stockholm syndrome. Well, you know, I will undo your Stockholm syndrome one day, hopefully. And go back to healing. I can totally be trusted as a tank. With the small issue. With. The small issue that they're kind of lacking tank means, so they lacking tank means. and tank mains. So... Right, okay, so more of the boring work of just switching sprites. See, you're looking forward to the day I become Savage ready myself and do tanking for them. So, I'm streaming my tanking shenanigans. Right, hold on, let me zoom in the timeline just a little bit more. So, I'm streaming my tanking shenanigans at twitch.tv/unleashneckthewheel. Twitch.tv/unleashneckthewheel. Going along the game, making my progress, slowly but surely learning how to be a better tank. You know, hold on, I just realised. Unintentional funny small detail I just noticed. I love how I'm mentioning the specific of I'm learning how to be a better tank, and you can see from like the faded background, I'm just fucking dead. If you can play healer with bad tanks, you can play tanks, period. Oh god. And then that's when a friend of mine, Suya, mentions that. Oh wait, hold on. Be a better tank. And then that's when be a better tank. And then. And then that's when a friend. And then. Then that's when a friend of mine, Suya, mentions that he has a friend group that's been trying to clear extreme trials and that they could do with a tank player. Well, hold on, you know, since I gave Nate the little appearance when his name got mentioned, you know, hold on, where's my Suya sprout? Friend of mine, Suya. You know, we'll just put you on the same layer as Nate. That should ideally work. Suya mentions that he has a friend group. Hold on, we need to just like... yeah, we're gonna toggle you a little bit differently. Oh dear god, the zoom up. Suya mentions that he has a friend group that's been trying to clear extreme trials and that they could do with a tank player. Also, they've been doing these extreme trials many layer bodies, exactly. Also, you know, it's funny actually, since I'm at the point of like talking about the doing the extreme stuff with Suya, I think I can actually change the background layer stuff. Wait, hold on. Going along the game, you know, it's such a minor thing, but you know, it might make the video feel a bit fresher. Progress, slowly but surely learning how to be a better tank. You know, I'm gonna leave this in though. Because me dying while talking about a better tank in the background is just going to be like my small, like, unintentional, like, funny visual gag. And then that's when a friend of mine, Suya, mentions that he... Also, wait, you know what? See, when the screen goes black for the revive, that's the perfect time to transition to, like, a different background. Hold on. I'm a genius taking advantage of, like, accidental happy accidents. No, hold on. No, the question is like, what do I choose for a background? Like, what of the many, I mean, considering how long we spent with Sephiroth, I think it's only right we we grab a little Sephiroth clip for the background. Let's see, let me be a horrible stingy bastard because... Oh, wait. Yeah, we don't need this anymore. Yeah, because, you know, I'm going to be super nitpicky that even though it's just like faint background shit, I specifically want phase 2 shown in the background. Actually, maybe that's a bit too bright and flashy. Nah, I'm overthinking it. It's fine. Fucking whatever. Go my Sephiroth footage. Oh, that's gonna be. Wait, yeah, actually, no, it'll be fine once I make the background blurry. Video fine. Right, how does that come across neatly? Suya mentions that he has a friend group that's been trying to clear extreme trials and that they could do with a tank player. Also, they've been doing these extreme trials. Right, hold on, that's fine. That's been trying to clear extreme trials and that they could do with a tank player. Tank player. Also, they've been doing these extreme trials many. Right, hold on. This is where I want another layer. So hold on, we will. Ah, there we go. I was looking for that earlier. Alamandra, that funny new font that I inserted for like my schedule cards and whatnot. Yeah, there you are. You know, yeah, we only need it at 6.0. We don't need to go super crazy with the thing. Which stands for money, which stands for money. Right, and then yeah, we'll get another layer in. And then we'll shrink you down. And then we'll give you the same outline just so you match. And outline width 6.0, I think I said it was. Oh, wait. A little misspell. Oh, we can't have we can't have the minor spelling mistakes. That would be cringe. mini, which stands for minimum item level, no echo. Right, let's go back down to my sprite layer. These extreme trials mini, which stands for minimum item level, no echo. Right, hold on. Which stands for minimum item level, no echo. Basically, it means that the basically. Oof. Right. Put you there. Basically, it means that they're scaling their gear down to avoid cover. Oh wait, fuck! I didn't. Oh, right. I forgot I had the sound effect. We're gonna put that till later because that's not where that's supposed to be. Slight spoiler of an upcoming joke, I suppose. Yeah, don't worry. Like little mistakes happen like that when you don't fully move everything proper. Basically, it means that they're scaling their gear down to avoid power creep as much as possible, and also that they don't want that pity buff of the echo given a buff when the group dies, because we don't need that carry and hide lint, thanks, but no thanks. Right, hold on, let me see here. Means that they're scaling their gear down to avoid power creep as much as possible, and also that they don't want that pity buff of the echo given a buff when the group dies, because we don't need that carry and hide lint, thanks. But no thanks. Now, I've done extreme trials and I don't. Oh wait, here it comes. Right, this is where we reach my next upcoming joke. And people who are familiar with A Realm Reborn content might get a shock out of this. Now, I've done extreme trials in A Realm Reborn, and they were. Oh, it's just a like dumb rant thing, but I'm so proud of that. Cause yeah, so this was like base take. Yeah, but like so I mentioned this earlier, but this is why I'm kind of proud of this clip, because I'd said that I did something new. Because you know, for this, you know, local vampire VTuber makes good use of, you know, being a vampire. So I went around and I grabbed like this old clip from you know, the was specifically the 1931 Dracula movie. I'm like, okay, because I needed like a clip of like, oh, you know Dracula coming out the coffin. But then what I did is I put the clip in reverse because I wanted the joke being like, oh yeah, you know, A Realm Reborn extremes are so boring, they just like put me to sleep. So like, you know, that I literally just put the clip in reverse so that it's like, you know, instead of oh the coffin and then it slowly opens with the hand coming out, it's like, nah, I'm slipping it in. I'm going to sleep. It's like, fuck you. A Realm Reborn extremes. I can't be bothered. Like like that was like one of the first like edit jokes that came to my mind when I like did the little scripting and audio bit of the intro audio take, and oh god, yeah, yeah, I know I'm doing that. I'll get in one or two other jokes. But it's also frightening because, okay, granted, I know that things are a bit slower than my usual work progress on stream because I yap and I do like side tangents about Undernight and shit. But I want this to sink in, right? That this is like, what, an hour, 2 hours now? I've been working on this intro, which only like barely started before today. And this is for like a very simple like scripted segment. It's only like what 2 minutes long, which is fine. This is kind of like the norm. I think this was kind of roughly what the intro editing for Vampire Mansion took roughly. A little less because it's not as heavily edited. But the reason I'm mentioning this to get the fear in, so I've mentioned how I want to do a scripted Limbus video, like documenting like my journey through the Limbus company. That is going to be a properly heavily edited and scripted video, pretty much like all the way through. This just has a 2 minute scripted intro and then it's just simple highlights. Oh dear god, you can kind of see why I'm actually shitting myself for like Limbus. And I'm still working on that, like, even while I'm working on this. I haven't even started the editing for the Limbus video because I'm still stuck in like script writing hell. Trying to make it like interesting and to know what the fuck I'm doing. Like honestly, I just started with Final Fantasy XIV first because I want to make a Final Fantasy XIV highlight video so that I can get a good chunk of my like recordings thrown in a recycling bin and just flung away. Because dear god, I have that many of them. But yeah, it's like we're almost done with the intro. It's like just this little bit of dialogue left. What's that? Oh, that means we need more background footage, and I didn't leave any around. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna cheat. I'm gonna just copy my Sephiroth footage, paste that, and then if I stretch. Oh, thank god that. For a second there, I thought it became like unblurred, and I'm like, no, I copy and pasted to you. You should copy and paste like all your effects. Such a fun fight, right? Like, I don't know, maybe in the future I'll like I've had this stream idea, like maybe when I've done a lot, and I mean a lot of extremes and stuff, I might do like a tank and tier list of my opinion of certain like extreme fights and raids. When that day comes, I'll tell you, Sephiroth is going very high up on my list because although we had some trouble doing it via Party Finder, I fucking love Sephiroth's fight. It's so good. Like honestly, right off the top of my head so far, I think Shinryu Extreme is my favourite fight so far that I've ever done. And then I would say I think Thordan Extreme or Sephiroth Extreme are kind of fighting for like second and third place. T11 is going to be bottom tier. Yeah, I don't like T11. I am sorry, Sue, but I am not a fan of T11 at all. T1 is going at the absolute. T1 is my least favourite fight I've ever done. Like, that is the most miserable thing I've ever had to do as a tank, and I hope that it will remain the most miserable thing I've ever to do as a tank. Which one? Snakes. The snakes from T1. That's my least favourite fight. Yeah. Like, you don't want to know what I called my Path of Exile character? Well, when you say it like that, I think I do want to know what you called your Path of Exile character, actually. What is that supposed to mean? Uh, Sue Melusine poison build, thanks, Coil. I mean, Melusine, like, well, Melusine was T7, right? T7 wasn't too bad. Like, yeah, we had some silly people, some silly machinists for T7, but we coped well. You know, I think that was one of our less painful coils. Like, hold on, actually, I can pull that up, because then we do that, like, in one Eclipse session. Let me see. In fact, you know what, actually, I can be eviler. I can pull it up right in front of everybody in the video editor. Coil 7. So this was us readying up. Wait, was I thinking of the wrong one? Hold on. Because I did not remember. Wait, did Melusine have a ad phase at the start for? Oh, she did, right. Okay, my apologies. I misremembered. Right, so if we go from the start, right? Here's what we'll do. We'll put this at the start. Right, bam, right, straight on the 3 minute mark. Well, 3 minutes and 1 millisecond, right? And if we go to when the clip ends, to when we get our kill, right, duty complete. 53 minutes, 36 seconds. So we literally, I mean, okay, 50 minutes is kind of lengthy, but like 50 minutes on a coil, not bad compared to some of the other shit we've done. I would say pat on the back, go us. Oh, so, you know, hold on, I'm gonna do something like cheeky and mischievous. Wait, hold on. Let me. Yeah, because I need to go on, like, gonna just quickly head to the toilet, right? Toilet break. But to not leave you with nothing, chat, while I'm away on toilet break, I'm just gonna let the successful Melusine run play, but to be honest, I'll probably be back before it goddamn ends. So yeah, enjoy coil footage while I, like, step away.
No. My fucking god. Don't jump scare me like that, Red Mage.
We're not a jump scare.
Double gaze. Yeah, just reapply my gaze.
Dancer, you were so close. I was going to the edge to get rid of the cursed voice, and the dancer's like right next to me.
This voice.
What the hell is this?
What?
Oh, the marker.
The green one?
Yeah.
It's a targeted shot by the ads on the outside.
First time I've ever gotten it.
Usually it's not the thing.
But I happily joined Suya's friend group anyway. I saw this as a good chance to grow and prep as a tank. A way to prepare for the eventual day I become a... But I happily joined Suya's friend group anyway. But I happily joined Suya's friend group anyway. I saw this as... Oh shit. Quite as the night be. Shit, yeah, that was that was a little error on my part. I forgot. Welcome back. Don't worry, I didn't impart any like great words of wisdom. You didn't miss anything great. I was just like muttering to myself. Also, hey, Jovens. Right. So, hold on. But I happily joined Suya's friend group anyway. I saw this as a good chance to grow and prep as a tank. Why? Wait, hold on. Grow and prep as a tank. Oh, okay. Why does it sound like what we do just cuts off there? Like, did I just decide to shut the fuck up? A way to... Yeah, okay, whatever. We'll take the slight silence there, put in more talking here. Tank. A way to prepare for the eventual day I become a Savage Raider myself. Oh my god, see what I'm doing, chat? I'm trying to, like, build up a story character arc for myself. And oh boy, this expansion. And oh boy. Okay, actually, hold on. I think what we can do... Where's my... hold on. I think we can do a little image sprite change. The joys of keeping like alternate like images and sprite stuff like packed. And oh boy, this expansion. This expansion was a cherry popper for my tanking experience. Because starting from Heavensward on... You know, it's funny that I refer to this as like the cherry popper, and that is still true. You know, Heavensward Extremes were the first content that made me go like, oh shit, this is like real tanking I have to do here. But man, does it seem tame in comparison compared to shit like Coils nowadays. Hello brother, editing video. Yeah, we doing the video editing. Oh boy. because starting from Heavensward onward, most extreme bosses do not fuck around, as you'll see from these highlights. Also, if you're interested in checking out the full... Oh, wait, hold on. Is there a... Oh, yeah, let's put the closed mouth there, swap that back. Also, if you're interested in checking out the full unedited clear runs of these fights, they'll be in the corridor link below. But for now, enjoy the highlights. You know, it's funny I put that in the audio, but I still actually don't know if I want to make a video just showing the unedited full runs of the clear runs of the fights, because it's like, they're Heavensward and Stormblood extremes. Does anyone care about seeing, like, unedited clear runs of fights like that? Like, I don't know, I might edit that little promotion out of this video, depending on how I feel, because it's like, not really something I think needs to be added. I think the highlights will do. I need to do some actual raiding to MSQ's going burn work. Yeah, I think that's like one thing I love about doing raiding is like I just need something to do between MSQ to like have that change of pace. Highlights is cool. Well, yeah, I mean, who doesn't like highlights, right? You know? You know, it's funny I say that, but I haven't done my like monthly stream highlights in a while because I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I haven't really been feeling them. They're very... Like, they're simple and basic, and that's fine, but I'm like, they're simple, basic. I've not really... I don't think they're feeling that great, because I'm practically just taking Twitch clips and just slamming them together, and it's like, yeah, I think people would prefer if I just put my time into, like, you know, proper edited stuff with, you know, actual edit and work behind it like this. Another victim for the coils of Bahamut, surely. I'd love to do coils with my favourite vampire. See, here's the thing, I would love to do it with you. I would redo all the coils, like, synced again with you, probably, because I would trust you, like, oh yeah, me and you tanking them together. It's just how much I hate T1, I'm like, would I do T1 synced with Joven's? I don't know, man. Like, T1's maybe the one exception, because I really fucking hate that fight. Like, it's so bad. We can skip the bad ones. And, well, we may need some, like, judges to come in and say what's bad or not, because my bias and PTSD might kick in. It's okay, just play DPS for T1 at Unleashed easy. Yeah, but then I'm like trusting a potential random person to tank alongside Joven's, and I don't know if I would want to do that to him. Because it's not as if like the tanks get I don't know. Because here's the thing, right? If it's a bad tank and they don't know what they're doing for T1, like, it's gonna cause a lot of wipes, and I'm gonna scream at the tank, and it's like, I should just be doing it, because I hate tanking T1. But at least I've got the anxiety to know, hey, I should be popping a lot of cooldowns. Also, I'm sure if I pull up my T1 footage, I can count the auto attacks, and maybe there's like a pattern to the tank busters, just like with how T11 does it. Like, go... Once... I'm about to... No, you're not, Joe. Once you're a... Nah, not to me. You're a great tank. You would be so good. Once a co-tank, always a co-tank. Oh, boy. You know, it isn't even part of the editing for this. Like, this is supposed to be, like, the extreme trial editing, but I would pull up, like, the coil footage just to be like, yo, can we analyse coil footage? Is that something doable? Enjoy the highlights. Hold on. You know what? Fuck it, it's a side activity, but I don't think people want to see me like skimming over footage and looking for highlight clips. So fuck it, let's have a quick look at Coil's one. You know, we'll pull up this like second video of it because. Oh god, this includes like the dungeon run? Nah. Oh, so ooh, yeah, this is before I had the bright idea to hide the ACT behind my sprite. Oh, I might potentially need to do some editing to hide that. Which, oh my god, you know, I mentioned that and that's just appeared on our stream. Look, now, I know, like, legal disclaimer, I know Square Enix has some opinions and rules about ACT. I'll put it up right here. I don't use it to be mean to anyone. I'm just really, like, I want to be a tank that's Savage Raid worthy. Of course I'm going to care about self-improvement. It's just for me. And my teammates, if they ask the question and want to know about their progression and how good they are, right? Hands up. If anyone asks, right, I'm a good boy. We woo. First detected. We woo modding. We woo illegal pixels. Now this is for the editing. I edited this in. Actually, my Coils footage is pre-edited. I should mention. I was 911 on the microwave. I just have the mental image of like Joven's yelling at a microwave that he saw illegal pixels on on someone's FF14 footage. Right, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, but here's the thing we really want to look at, right? Where's this fucking snake? Alright, that's good. I was about to be like, oh no, I wasn't tanking. That's right, I was off tanking at the start of this fight. Right, 1, 2, 3.
Why?
Wait, I can't even tell if that was a. Wait, 4? Oh, so wait, that was a dragoon. Why did the dragoon walk in front of the snake? Edit ACT over the actual ACT and then just say it's edited in and not real. You know what? So true, Suya. The front position. See, this is the kind of shit I'm actually going to edit and roast people about. Like, I won't make fun of people's DPS numbers, I will make fun of people making really dumb mistakes. Like, brother! What? Boy, son. Egypt, what were you doing here? Like, Dragoon player, you should be over here. Or here. Or here. Not here.
Why?
The front positional. He went to the front positional.
Then he went for the dick.
And you raised him with the puddle.
But yeah, okay, so I guess it's like every 4 attacks that does the tank buster. Infamous 4 tank dragoon. Do you know what's really fucked up, Jovens, though? It's the fact, I would say, it's actually machinists we've had doing frontal positionals in floor tanking more than actually dragoons. We've actually had competent dragoons. And I'm kind of cheating when I say that, because one of the people who joined us, Jack, he plays dragoon and he actually plays it well. Insane, I know. Like, I remember when I saw Jack, this level 100 dragoon, I'm like, oh, here we go. We're gonna have this really bad floor tank, and then I'm gonna yell at him, and I'm gonna be like, girl, I don't know if I like you. But then I see this man, like, lock in, and just play generally well. He even tanks, like, as an actual tank class from time to time, and I'm like, well, oh damn. You know, not all dragoons get to be made fun of by me. Some of them I have to genuinely respect. Jack goes for front of position was 2, don't be fooled. I mean, yeah, but he does it a lot less. Plus, when Jack does it, it's actually funny. Oh, boy. But yeah, right. Hold on, let me save this. You know what? Now that I've, like... Oh, right, I forgot. I still need to think of edits for this, but... Besides that, let's actually see how the quote-unquote finished intro looks now. So, over the last few months, I've gotten into Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG with the expanded free trial and the copy pasta you've likely heard thousands of times already. But I've had fun with my time in the game, and I have a story to share. You see, I enjoy playing tanks in this game, taking aggro, defending the party, keeping them safe sometimes. Oh no, oh no. It's okay, I can save the run. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless of if it's their fault or not. And by being a tanking enthusiast, I caught the interest of an FC that my friend Nip. Oh, so yeah, sorry to interrupt, just because it's like an old Jovens is here and he wasn't here earlier. Wait, hold on, let me play it back. And blaming healers whenever I die, regardless of if it's... What do you think, Jovens, of my very subtle, funny, like, jab at Neko that I've done in? We like a good little Neko roast every once in a while. I like the fun. Yeah, and I know my bro tank would appreciate the Neko jab. You know, innocent, funny, but there was just like, he's a silly healer. It's their fault or not. Oh, okay, silly healer, but I've heard stories. Apparently, this man can lock the fucking and get shit done when he wants to. And by being a tanking enthusiast, I caught the interest of an FC that my friend Nep is a part of. They're a group of savage raiders.
Yeah, America, yeah.
Out.
Oh, is it? Yeah, exactly, Jones. It's always the healer's fault.
Oh shit, no.
Neko is bad.
Goodbye, all your damage. Good fucking
Dude,
bye.
he fell in real life.
Literally, yeah.
With the small issue that they're kind of lacking tank memes. So they welcomed me into their FC, looking forward to the day I become savage ready myself and do tanking for them. So, I'm streaming my tanking shenanigans at twitch.tv/unleashnickthewheel. Going along the game, making my progress, slowly but surely learning how to be a better tank. And then, that's when a friend of mine, Suya, mentions that he has a friend group that's been trying to clear extreme trials, and that they could do with a tank player. Also, they've been doing these extreme trials mini, which stands for minimum item level, no echo. Basically, it means that they're scaling their gear down to avoid power creep as much as possible, and also that they don't want that pity buff of the echo given a buff when the group dies, because we don't need that carry and hide lint, thanks, but no thanks. Now, I've done extreme trials in A Realm Reborn, and they were... But I happily joined Suya's friend group anyway. I saw this as a good chance to grow and prep as a tank. A way to prepare for the eventual day I become a savage raider myself. And oh boy, this expansion was a cherry popper for my tanking experience. because starting from Heavensward yeah, my honest reaction to A Realm Reborn's Extreme Trials, most extreme bosses do not fuck around, as you'll see from these highlights. Also, if you're interested in checking out the full unedited clearruns of these fights, they'll be in the corridor link below. But for now, enjoy the highlights. Like, okay, so this is my... I don't even know if this is really a hot take or not. Right, this is, like, my take. I think the only fun and interesting extreme trial in A Realm Reborn is Titan. Everything else is just, like, fine introduction-wise, but, like, it's fairly easy-ish. If it's a pain in the ass, just because, like, DPS can't hold back their DPS at all, and they just have to keep mashing buttons. But yeah, besides that, like, Ramuh is... You know, I think Ramuh is literally the one A Realm Reborn EX I actually haven't done. Actually, I guess Shiva's also okay. But yeah, like, Ramuh is the one that I haven't done. I probably need to do Ramuh. But yeah, besides that, it's like none of the other ones, because like Ifrit, besides annoying DPS, is easy. Garuda's very straightforward and easy. Good King Mugamog just feels like a slugfest. People just run around at things and you win. Leviathan's weird, but it happens. I mean, Shiva's okay, I guess. Like, and then yeah, Titan's actually funny, right? Just because you know, shenanigans with like landslide bomb placements and you know, tank swapping. You know, I won't. You know, I kind of have some funny memories of like trying to do Titan EX. Maybe that's part of the bias, but I like him. You know, for A Realm Reborn standards, I think he was quite good. But, like, compared to, like, the Stormblood and Heavensward extremes, yeah, even Titan's lacking. You know what? I thought I was forgetting something, and it's like, I did forget Ultima Weapon. You know what? Ultima Weapon Extreme might as well not exist. It's that, like, you know, I like the talking Ultima Weapon Extreme. No, you didn't forget. It doesn't exist. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't exist. There is no Minstrel's Ballad Ultima. It's like, oh, Ultima Weapon Extreme. Oh, you must be talking about Uwu. Oh my god. Now for this. Oh my god, the nostalgia. So do you not feel it? Oh, where it all started. Oh my god. Okay, well I say where it all started, like for me, where it started, because y'all had done your raiding beforehand. Hold on. Yeah, I guess we can skip forward to where there's like actual audio. Actually, speaking of mits, I was gonna say, would it be better than if I started off like tanking Thordan so you can save some of your mits for later then?
Yeah, it's really hard since I don't have a short mid.
And thought, yeah, I am waiting for the clip where somebody talks about like measurements and Thordans, because I want that. Because that's a running joke, that's gonna be so good for the highlights. Like, okay, so there's two things I want from Thordan in the video. The whole Believe in the Line saga of clips, and the measurement in Thordan. So to give the context to chat, we had a part where when we got to... Hold on, I'll fast forward to it. It's when we got to... Is it here? Yeah. This fucking mechanic. Where the knight's charging a line and you need to like not get insta-kill. It took my dumbass a while to learn how to dodge this attack. And then someone, one of our randos, yelled, "You have to believe in the lines." Basically, in very bad broken English, they were trying to tell me like, "Oh yeah, the lines here kind of mark where the safe spot for this attack is," and I just wasn't like understanding that because all they yelled was "believe in the lines," and that kind of became you know, I've been targeting my cursor around the wrong line. It's hold on, what fucking line is it we were to believe in? Well, actually, I say that it's like up there, like one of the edge patterns. But yeah, you know, my dumbass like didn't understand what believe in the lines meant, so I just kind of, you know, woo. Oh wait, no, this is the one I hate because I was standing next to Drac. And then I got clipped, but Drac survived. No, oh, I remember this fucking clip at moment. Oh, yeah, no, I fucking hated this. Wait, how... Oh my god.
I was on the line.
Warrior gaming, hell yeah. But yeah, and then... Yeah, the Thornton one was somebody was like asking, I forget what mechanic it is, but for one of the mechanics they were asking about the distance that people need to stand. And someone was like, yeah, I think like 3 to 4 Thordons away should be fine. And then we all got a laugh that we were measuring distance in Thordons. And both the believe in the line joke and the measuring things in Thornton became like 2 of our running jokes. So because of that, like if they're running jokes, I want them like involved in the full video proper. It was for the healer line stack, I think. Yeah. Actually, that sounds right. Actually, speaking of which, I was gonna say, would it be better than if I started off like? Oh, so wait, hold the fuck up. Wait, whoa. Hold on. I just realised in the video. Jack fucking plays Gunbreaker? I do not remember this man playing Gunbreaker at all. I thought he was like the paladin guy. Bro, I didn't even realise. It never actually clicked. Damn, who knew? Other people actually play Gunbreaker. I mean, I say that, but I know Jovens also plays Gunbreaker, but, like, Jovens plays all the tanks, because he's just based like that. He leveled Paladin last. And I've actually associated him as like a paladin guy. That's so fucked up. Paladin was my last. Not gonna lie, I don't like. I can kind of feel Nape somewhere in a corner just crying on the inside because I know he's actually a fan of Paladin. I think, if I remember correctly, Nape, you can correct me here if you're still in chat. Isn't Paladin your favourite tank class? At the very least, I know Nep does not like Warrior for whatever reason. And it's like, I don't know, man just needs to get his Warrior to level 70 and then play a level 70 Warrior. That is like where you get some fucking hair on your chest. Nep's out there plotting my demise. See, this is why I need to come in and be your bro tank, because like you and Nep just can't coexist as tanks. He likes Paladin, you don't like Paladin, you enjoy Warrior, he hates Warrior. I say that, but aren't you like, isn't like Dark Main, isn't Dark Knight like your new favourite sort of like go-to tank class from what I remember you saying? Paladin's got magic. Surely they can just cast hair growth magic on. Yeah, well, maybe they can cast hair growth magic, but like, you don't get like the hair on your chest automatically. Also, like, there's kind of just like when you pop in a release and do like 6 fucking fell cleaves in a row to the boss, that puts like a certain amount of testosterone in your balls that no paladin magic can recreate. I love Warrior and Dark Knight equally, to be honest. It would be like picking between your children. Ah. I can understand that. They're both very cool classes. My favourite tank is Monk, and at least knows. Hell yeah! Oh, you know, one clip I need to get when I download the stream. It's one moment I always remember from Nidhogg EX is the clip where me and the other I forget who tanked Nidhogg with me, if it was Drac or me. I think it was Main. But it was me and the other tank died. And then we just see like Nidhogg turn around and fucking tank buster you. Like, that's one moment from Nidhogg I always remember, and it's like the funniest fucking thing to me. Is like you just see him turn around, stand there for a second, and then just say, I'm gonna fucking tank buster this fucking monk. Oh yeah, monk tank is real. Actually, speaking of mits, I was gonna say, would it be better than if I started off like tanking Thordan, so you anyway, we've barely gotten any like footage searching done.
Yeah, it's really hard.
Oh, so I'm gonna need to like talk with some audio. Wait, hold on. I can do like the base audio change, but I feel I'm gonna need some extra tools because god damn, I did not realise how quiet Drac is. Yeah, alright, that's fine, I'll get out you.
If you can like maintain first phase, that'll be awesome.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Be careful, he does cleave tank busters on auto attacks.
Okay, at least I was doing the smart good pull of keeping him in the middle, like, even back then. Like, okay, I know some shit with my boss tanking. So basically, stay mitigated. Oh yeah, I see now. Oh, so, I'm sorry, this is just like turning into me reacting to old tanking content, but it's like, stay mitigated for Thordan, it's not that deep, just like, mitigate for the tank busters. That's all you need to do in phase 1. He's not that bad past Unleashed. Nidhogg, Mog the Monk. Oh, it's so good though. Actually, hold on, now I've remembered another clip I need to fish for is, I remember there was one run where I was stupid and I got in the stack, and then I forgot to, like, move back out. So the stack happened, I stayed in, and then I just cleaved the fucking party by accident.
Oh wow.
Skip. Let's go.
Let's go.
We skipped the tank buster, crazy.
I mean, the double tank buster.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play modded repo. Oh yeah, like, I'm gonna be wrapping up stream soon anyway. Give me like 5 minutes, Jovens, and I'll like be on. Because it's getting about time I should be closing up stream anyway.
Yeah, I just have to walk forward.
Yeah, the Dark Knight weapon is this guy's greatsword.
Scotland forever! Sorry, I would say that a bit louder. It's just like that. Like I can't say it much louder. But I hope that was good enough. Oh wait, you know what? Hold on, wait. I think we have our oh god, is this gonna be the first fucking clip of the highlight? The fucking hit and run? Wait, how? Oh my god.
I was on the line at the very.
Oh my god, so I was literally just oh
like, the intersection of
Jesus.
the line and the circle.
Right, you know what we'll do actually? We'll put a crossfade between the intro and the first clip, because you know, gotta have a crossfade. Enjoy the highlights. Enjoy the highlight. Oh wait, and I need to put a fade effect on my sprite. Link below. But for now, enjoy the highlights. Wait, how? Yo, Scotland. Whisper shouting will do thanks. Scotland forever. Yo, Momo, what's good? Stood a nanometer in the wrong spot. Wee. Is it bad I say I might have... Actually, do I prefer T5 dive bombs to the stored in clip? I'm not so sure. The highlights. Wait, how... Chillin' Bloodhouse the editing. Going good. We got some shorts made earlier that I'll probably upload once I finish up the stream. And we got hold on. If I zoom out for the timeline, because you know, a fellow editor, you'll know. We got a pretty neat, funky little intro made for this like big video I'm working on, a little FF14 highlight. Where we've only just started the proper highlight part of the highlight video because I was so focused on the intro. But yeah, it's been good. It's been nice actually. Just chilling with another editing stream. It's been ages since I've done one of these, and I've missed these. But you know, we got some stuff here. You know, it's mostly basic like me like yapping, doing a story time, like sitting in an intro. With some funny memes. You know, we've got where's my funny Neko roast? You know, we've got shit like and blaming healers whenever I die, regardless if it's their fault or not. And by being a tank, you know, we've got shit like this. We've got you know, a nice edit when we're like learning how to like reverse video clips. Because I wanted to make fun of like A Realm Reborn Extreme Trials for being boring, so I took this clip. You know, it's like, oh, vampire coming out of the coffin, but then I put it in reverse, so it's like, oh, they're just tucking into the coffin, because A Realm Reborn Extreme Trials just make me sleepy compared to the intensity of Heavensward. But yeah. And, you know, we've got our nice, like, slightly blurred background and stuff. Yeah, so it's quite nice. It's been chill but good. How's your day been going, Mo? How is things with
fights,
your funny friends?
in the Discord or link below.
But for now, enjoy the highlights. Actually, you know what? I think just to really set in the distance, I want to like actually zoom in for this first clip. Cause like nah, I can't like that. I can never let this shit stand, despite how funny it is. Enjoy the highlights. Wait, how? Wait. Right, I think we're gonna need to create another new layer just so I can have a little No, wait. That's not an earlier. Wait, how... Wait. And then, yeah, we'll shrink that down there. Wait, how... Oh my god.
I was.
Oh. Actually, no, I think my normal spirit would just do for that reaction, but... Oh my god.
Was on the line at the very. Was on the line. Was.
Oh my... Wait, yeah. The goddamn start of me, like, going over one clip rapidly, like, over and over again.
I was.
Ah, Jesus. Wait, how... Oh my god.
I was on the line.
Actually, nah, hold on, let me get my other image out. Yeah, I think this would be more fitting. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I was on the line at the very.
Oh my god, so I was literally just oh. So I was oh. So I was literally oh. Oh. Oh my god, so I was literally just oh. And then get that image there, and then we'll do a little crossfade. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, there we go. There's our first actual clip of the highlight clip video. Oh, no. This is my first so kissable and bro taggable. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to jump into that repo session. Fucking show you how kissable I am and more. They got the fucking all the buffs up there.
Oh my god.
That pull him further away.
Not surprised, yeah.
More? Oh yeah, I pack a few surprises. Oh yeah, no, this is nostalgia. My first time encountering a tank buster you need 2 minutes for.
That pull him further away.
Not surprised, yeah. Yeah, we need to split them on, like, the very...
Right. Hold on.
That pull him further away.
Actually, wait, hold on. I wondered, do I have like maybe a funny sound effect or something that would fit with this? Let me check. Not sure actually. Is it 2 minutes like Rampart Reprisal or 2 minutes like Vengeance Rampart? I want to say I think either, so I'm not gonna lie. And I'm about to make a guilty confession. I don't know if Suya's gonna want to crucify me for this. I used I'm at like Vengeance or Rampart, and then I used Draw Intuition to just heal up after taking the the hit. Preferably debuff healer shield single tank mate. Paladin's my favourite tank. Also, oh boy.
That pull him further away.
Not surprised, yeah.
That pull him further away.
Not surprised, yeah.
That pull him further away.
Not surprised, yeah.
You know what? I'll take this clip of Holy Blade Dance, and actually no, because there's gonna be other Holy Blade Dance moments that are actually like more interesting, so I think we can skip that one. And then I don't think like nothing interesting happens in Thornton's first phase, to be honest. Like come on, chat. Let's just be like real here. Like, what's interesting that happens in Thornton phase 1? Oh god, shit. Wait, huh? Hold on. Why did multiple people die? Is this me forgetting about the cleave? Apologies, chat. Something interesting might happen in Thornton phase 1. I might have had a brain fart. Oh.
I saw it coming on me.
Yeah, you forgot to turn him.
Oh god. Shit. Didn't go to uni today, but room was so hot. Oh god, are you all getting that like summer heat right now? Oh god, yeah, we had it a few weeks ago in May, but like we're kind of starting to get it back now. You know, surprising nobody that this funny vampire boy does not care for the sun too much. Oh wait, I've not. Oh wait, hold on. I didn't do my split proper. I think we'll show the stack to show like. Oh yeah, I was standing in the stack. Oh Jesus. Actually, wait, hold on. Does the crossfade not show the stack? Hold on. Jesus. Okay, no, it's there. Actually, wait, hold on. I know a little joke we can do here. Back to the audio folder. Surely it's a party stack like Shiva. Oh, yeah, here we go. Here's the sound effect I'm looking for this clip. And then I guess we'd like add the text for the context. And which one was my text layer again? Right, this one here. Right, we'll get the unique font. Where is it? And then, as always, we'll get the outline. Actually, wait, hold on, let me. You know what? There's something kind of oddly fitting about having the loud static plays. Like everyone gets fucking cleaved. Actually, wait, hold on. What I can do, just for a little extra. So we'll do that and we'll let that text be there for like a bit. Right, fade that out. And then oh wait, no, hold on, wait, I've mixed up my layers. Right, hold on, wrong thing. we'll do, we'll fade, do a little, just a little fade out. And then we'll replace this with another bit of text with oh god, why are things going off on the computer? And then we'll just change that to a melodraw. Outline, change the outline color. Right, I think we'll work backwards here, so let's see, that's 314. Because I need to be very specific with my timing here. Because I think it would be funny if we did had a little timer. As overly fancy as I'm going to be about this. And we want outline, not shadow. And then we'll I wouldn't die from this. See if it's calling me back of stream now. I mean, stream will probably be over. Where, like I said, I will be wrapping up. But yeah, you go deal with GF stuff now. I will not take you away from that. Outline. And then we'll get the outline width. Right, okay, that looks nice. I just need to do it for one more number now. And then same thing as last time, but there's 3. A melodraw outline. Make it thick, make it black. Right, let's see how that looks then. Oh, right, yeah, we were... Oh, hold on. Oh, so now the... Oh, shit, yeah, I made the music, or sound effect down too early. Like, nah, let that shit play. Oh,
I saw it coming on me.
Yeah, you forgot to turn them.
oh, God, shit. I love that, it's such a good clip. Oh, boy. Right, well, I think that is enough editing done, and it is getting late enough for streams, so I think we'll end our editing ventures there. Thank you all for coming and joining and vibing with me. It was nice to see the support and outcome. I was very unsure how an editing stream would go after such a long absence with these. But this was a very nice outcome to see. But yeah, we'll end for the night now, and I think we will find someone to raid. Let me see. Oh well, you know, good old reliable. I see Shima is on the night rain grind again, so I am going to raid the fish. Sadly, I won't be joining this one because I'm going to do the raiding run. Unfortunately, just because of the time of night and because, you know, I did say I was going to join that, like, repo session, so... That's sad, but I do at least want to pop in and see how Shima's doing. I'm hoping he's doing well. So, yeah, we'll raid him. I'm not sure when I'll next be streaming, maybe some point at the weekend. Keep an eye on my Discord or Blue Sky for schedule updates. And yeah, I will see you all later. So thank you for watching and have a good rest of your day, evening, night. Also, let me just leave the message before I forget. Anyway, bye bye.